What do you feel we struggle with as millennials the most in being consistent and constant with our relationship with God, in your personal opinion?
Millennials just like a title for people that are born in a specific generation. So I think there's so many different diverse pockets of millennials in terms of the Christian belief. I think a lot of millennials have left the church because it doesn't answer basic questions like what's going on with gender in society, what's the church's response? Racism, what's the church's response? Poverty, homelessness, what's the church's response? The church doesn't respond, it just keeps ticking over, having services, scream, shout, jump, sing. But there's a world out there that's dying and we don't engage culture. So for a lot of millennials, it's like, well, I don't need this because I can just join an activist group and we will see actual change. I don't need a God that is just into shouting and jumping and giving offerings. I need a God that actually goes into the dark places and actually brings light. So I think there's that kind of cohort of millennials. And you've got the church hurt millennials that have done church with all their chest, all their heart, all their soul, and have just been used and spat out, whether they fell through sin or their gift got kind of dry maybe, or whatever happens in church, they fell out with a pastor, whatever it might be, they're like, I'm never coming back again. Then you've got those, I call them the hanger-oners, those that still go to church.
They're still there, it's just them
shout
two,
you
it's
lot
them
out,
two,
you know,
it's them
shout,
two.
shout all you man in it, like pray for us. The hanger-oners that are still going, that want to bring change and want to speak to their pastors to bring change and so forth. And I guess their kind of motivation is the fact that they believe change can happen. And then you've got the people that's just habitual, like you just going to church is just a habit. It's not a lifeline. There's nothing else to do on Sunday. Do you get what I mean? So you just go to church. But I think the greatest issue with the millennials is that Christianity in one pocket of like, Christianity is huge. There's so many denominations. But for our denominations, some of our leaders cannot answer basic questions. But they preach good.